What's going on, y'all? So listen. So we are back. Oh, excuse me. I just had to swallow something. Tastes disgusting. But anyway, we back, okay, for another episode review of the finale of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, season 10, I should say, episode 18, Nightmares on Peachtree. Um, Real Housewives of Potomac comes on tonight. So, of course, you will get that video too later on tonight. So, be looking out for that. I don't understand why they just won't go ahead and put it on after Real Housewives of Atlanta. This show that Genuine is in. About this stage play, your husband is cheating on the both of us or some shit like that. That's coming on after the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know, who cares about it? Okay, it's not coming back for a second season. We don't need it, so why should it need the views from Real Housewives of Atlanta? Put Real Housewives of Potomac right behind Real Housewives of fucking Atlanta. But I'm not the one doing the programming, so okay. Moving on from that, we start this episode off with, Portia being at Dish Nation. She doing a little interview with, Vivica Fox. She's promoting the stage play of Two Can Play That Game. And y'all know Vivica plays Shantae. What's her name? Portia, I believe, supposed to be playing Connie. Was Connie the one that Gabrielle Union was playing? Yeah, the bitch. But she was just hyping it up and how she's so, she's so glad that it's about to start in Atlanta. And Vivica was giving her little props and stuff. Y'all saw the way the brat was in the back looking like, okay, girl. I was like, I caught that brat. Then we get this thing with Candy meeting up with Eva. She was like, she vibe with Eva. She don't get what people call her Eva the Diva yet because she hasn't seen anything like that. But, she's a cool girl. She like her. They got the kids out there at the pumpkin patch. Let me tell you something. We can say a whole bunch of fuck shit about Kevin McCall, but that baby is definitely his. I was like, shit. Like, you gotta look at your child and realize that you slept with a fucking psycho. I hope the trace that he has does not carry off onto that baby. Because I'm pretty sure that boy got some mental shit going on. Like, mental fucked up shit. But anyway, so they got the kids out there. Little Ace, little Marley, and Eva is all happy because this is her time of the year. Because it's her birthday the day before Halloween. And so, she officially moved down to Atlanta 2 days before. And she wants to have like this welcome to Atlanta party. And Candy was like, you should invite whoever you want to invite. Invite Nene, invite Cynthia and them or whatever, and invite Kim. But see, if you invite Kim, you gonna have to realize that her and Nene, they not getting along right now. And then she wanted to invite Portia. Here go Candy. You gonna invite Portia? I said, girl, for what? Why you upset? You ain't gotta be around her. I said, well, I was about to get in on Candy, but like, bitch, you just literally said it to invite fucking Kim. Okay, and everybody that's gonna be there, like Kenya and all this stuff. More people got it out for fucking Kim than they do for Portia at this fucking time. So you can chill on that one. But she was like, it's no matter. You can go ahead and invite whoever you want to invite. And I was with Eva. The girl is nice to me. I don't know none of the business that been on, but she been cool with me, so therefore I want her at the party, and that's what's gonna happen. I said, stick to it, bitch. So Cynthia and Nene meet up with Eva at the little costume store, okay, and everybody's cool. Eva like, I met her with Candy. She gave me the lowdown on who to invite and what's the situation going on. Just let you know, Kim gonna be there. Nene was like, whatever. She don't give a fuck at this point. Um, the whole situation. And Cynthia said, well, Candy met up, told me that she met up with Kim and they cool now. And it's like, okay. And she said she don't think that Kim is a racist. At that point, I didn't understand why Cynthia brought that part up. But all right, because is entitled to their own opinion, okay? And even Nene certainly said the same thing in so many ways. But it is what it is with that thing. She gonna go to the party. She gonna do what she gonna do. We already know she gonna dress up as the exterminator, had Greg dress up as the roach and all that shit. It is what it is. Eva's just like, I just hope these bitches don't fuck up my party. That's it. So after that, the girls, Sheree invites the girls over to see her basement, right? And my whole thing is, the basement is bomb as fuck. I'm not even gonna fucking lie, okay? From the last time we seen it, the whole house is practically bomb as fuck. But my whole thing is, if we visit this house 2.5 to 3 years from now, will Sheree still have it? Because I'm just wondering where the fuck the money's coming from to finance all this. I was sitting there just like Candy was. She sold a lot of books and t-shirts. She sold a lot of books, bitch. Like, I just don't understand it. I just want to know, maybe Tyrone really is putting some money down and we just don't really know. Tyrone, let us find out that Tyrone has been giving Sheree these people's monies that he stole, okay? Like, god damn, snatch the whole house away. I just don't understand it, that little shade that she threw. She said, I invited all the girls to come. I invited Nene to come, but she said she got to work, and I'm surprised that she doing something ever since she got kicked off the escape tour. I said, bitch, at least we know exactly what the fuck Nene doing. Nene got her own boutique. Nene be out here doing whatever the fuck she be doing. Bitch, what exactly do you do to make your income? Okay, because I don't hear nobody talking about this fucking book that you wrote. This was the first time in a long ass time since last season that I heard about this book actually being out, that Candy just brought up, okay? So you shading her on that. Then it was cute that Candy came in the door and was like, you know what, you're not a good friend, because that whole time Marlo was ripping Portia to shreds about her doormat being too small and your ass ain't even got one. Then she shaded the fuck out of Cynthia. Cynthia ain't do shit to you. So why you shading her in the confessional too? I know it was cute shade or whatever y'all want to say, don't take it serious, whatever, but I just don't like Sheree. I don't like Sheree because she two-faced as fuck. She flip-flops. She goes where the wind blows, okay? She said, I'm finna show Cynthia, because Cynthia was like, damn, your shit bigger than my whole living room. She was like, Cynthia, I'm finna show her what real furniture look like instead of that IKEA furniture that she got up in her house. Bitch, it didn't take her. I don't give a fuck if Cynthia got IKEA or dollar store or whatever the fuck. At least it didn't take her 15 goddamn years to get the fuck to house together or to come up with the money to pay down on that bitch, okay? And she look like she doing fine with it. And we can see what the fuck it is that she doing. Bitch, what the fuck it is that you doing, okay? Exactly. Explain your funds. Now, I really don't be in people's pockets like that. I think that's a little bit rude. But bitch, Ashley about to be rude as fuck. Where can we see your tax income tax statements and shit like that? Where your refund checks and shit, bitch? Did you pay all your taxes? Are you gonna be able to pay the taxes on this goddamn house? Okay, that's what I want to fucking know. But moving on from that, the house, she got man cave, she got the little home theater, she got the masseuse and shit up in there, and I'm just like, even Candy said this is a month. It was like, I guess she trying to say I showed you. Now here's where shit get even more fucked up. See, this is why I will never ever want to be around this group of girls, because they just, oh my god, like, people supposed to be friends, but friends are, spilling friends' tea about stupid shit. I don't know. Maybe this Shamia and Portia, I thought they was cool. Okay, I thought they was cool again. They've been friends the longest probably out of everybody on this whole cast, because they've been friends since they were kids. All right, and so friends have, when you have a long friendship like that, you have fallen out over stupid shit. Sometimes big shit, you get back together and it's all to the good. Now when they was in Spain, I thought everything was good after that. They made up and it was cool. So Sheree relates to Cynthia and Candy that Shamia basically told them, when told her when Portia left Spain, she called her and was like, don't trust none of the girls, including Sheree. Okay. And I was like, well, good goddamn, Shamia. So this what you do to your friend that you wanted to get back? Was this getting back at her for not coming to your saying that she not getting no ticket to go to Africa to see your wedding? I just wouldn't have never did that shit. Like, I guess everybody's code of friendship is different and the girl code is different, but bitch, that's not something I would have did to my so-called friend, regardless of if we had a falling out or not. Bitch, no. And so now Sheree is like, out of everybody, I've been the only one, especially these past few months, that's been having her back. And they did show some clips, and that is true. So Sheree has a right to feel a type of way. But, Sheree, you also move shady and shisty and grimy like too. Okay? So therefore, it's understandable why a motherfucker would say don't trust your ass, because bitch, I wouldn't trust you as far as I can throw you, and I don't think I can throw you that far. Okay? So, there's that. But she did have Portia back. So there's that also. So you a little conflicted. I get where she coming from, but I still don't fuck with the bitch. I still don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? So now she all of a sudden, I don't give a fuck about the bitch. Y'all can say whatever the fuck it is that you want. I don't trust her. Here go Candy. Talk about some don't trust. She the one that you can't trust. I said, girl, let it go. I mean, well, shut the fuck up, because this ain't about you. Don't put this in there about you. All right? We get your issue. But you're right. I think she was just looking for a reason to just break out and say that she don't want to fuck with the bitch no more. And then all of a sudden she was like, well, they was like, well, she only got Kim now. Oh no, she only got Kim because Kim, was a package deal. Basically, Kim was cool with her because she was cool with me. She said that shit so confident, like everybody want to be cool with Kim. Girl, fuck out of here. Kim going down with the goddamn shit, bitch. So it's time for the play, and none of the girls comes out besides Cynthia and Kenya. And I'm surprised Kenya came out, and so I'm surprised once again that this season that Cynthia and Portia, they not really trying to work on them being like best friends or whatever, but they cutting down on the beef, and it's like them two in that aspect is growing up about it. Of course, Kenya's gonna still, throw her shots, which I don't understand because Portia is not throwing shots at this moment. She probably has earlier in the season, but it's not as much. If I'm going to support somebody, I'm not gonna throw shots and shit like that. But that's just how this show goes, so I got to get used to it. Because she said, you know, Portia had no problems coming out supporting her event at the PSA, and so she gonna come out and support and do whatever it is that she does. That long pause was shade. And then, saying, well, she is playing Connie, and Connie was a hoe up in the thing. So, she's being true to character. That wasn't needed, but okay. The only part that I fucking laughed at when Kenya threw some shots was, and she did that shit at Vivica, because I was like, at first I was sitting here like, why are you doing this, Kenya? What the fuck happened? Then I remember, oh yes, they was on Celebrity Apprentice together and they got into it. I forgot all about that little beef that they had after Celebrity Apprentice, bitch. And so she was like, Vivica doing a good job. She playing true to her character. She doing just like it was. Her character was in Two Can Play That Game 20 years ago and 20 surgeries ago. I said fuck. Because, well, shit. All right. So they go backstage and they talking to Portia. And, of course, Portia's happy to see them, to the point because she know that those were the main two that she really had issues with. Remember when her and Cynthia got into that fight where, Cynthia had to kick her ass in the stomach or whatever to back the fuck back on that boat. And we already know the drama between her and Kenya. And so even Kenya was ready to get the fuck up out of there, even though, so I still have to give her half a point for showing the fuck up. I took away half for throwing the little shots, but she still showed the fuck up when she really didn't have to. Sheree didn't show up, and Portia was concerned and confused about that. And I said, oh, all right. But, you'll find out later in the show. And then they do this whole scene with Candy getting ready for the show, getting on tour with Escape. She's in a, little room or whatever in the house, practicing on her little gold mic stand or whatever, telling us how it's going to be weird getting back on tour, with the ladies when she haven't seen them for 18 years, and then going on a full-out tour that they're headlining that practically sold out damn near everywhere, which it really did. And if you missed a really good show, okay? Because I was skeptical. I went and it was really good. They did Tiny and Tamika. Both the Tamikas really did it for me. But Tiny, girl, fuck T.I., okay? Fuck T.I. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. But anyway, and she just really, they wondering how they gonna do this with Ace still being a baby, and Riley still in school. She needs to stay in school, and this is when she was like she wants Ty to come on tour full time with her, and that's what he did because he was at our date, and I liked that little moment in the little in the concert when they each of them brought the husbands out. They was dancing on them and shit. It was cute. Minus T.I., he didn't show up on my date, so it is what it is. But they found about that, and she was like, do you think the girl's gonna show up in New York? Because as soon as the tour is over with, she got to go directly to New York to practice for the Chicago play, the Broadway play. I was like, do you think the girl's gonna show up? She was like, I would hope so. Ty gonna say, what about Portia? She said, you know what? I'm actually kind of happy for Portia because she did a good job when she was on our play, A Mother Knows Best or whatever play that didn't really get, that had that little controversy, okay? And, it was like if she show up, she'll be cool with it. And Ty said, you are something else because, bitch, it wouldn't be me. I said, you know what? Y'all got to stop. But anyway, that was that. And I don't know, like sometimes it feels like Candy is trying to put on a little bit, but then sometimes it feel like she dead ass serious. Like sometimes it feel like she wants to be cool with Portia again, but it's just, she just can't get over what was said. So I understand the struggle. So it's time for Eva's party. First of all, I forgot to say that the party is gonna be held in an old church. Mind you, they was like, how is it gonna be held at a church? The dude said it's decommissioned, meaning ain't nobody gonna be, going to Sunday service and shit like that. Bitch, I will feel weird as shit. I already feel weird and feel a way about, and I don't even go to church, okay? I'm a Christian, but that ain't part of my religion. I grew up Jehovah's Witness. Y'all already know that. We go to Kingdom Halls, not churches. That's not what we call our church or, place of worship. But any fucking way, y'all already know I feel weird about when I see people up in there dancing, people renting out churches and stuff for videos and shit. I be sitting there like, you cussing in the church like this. Okay, y'all got all this secular music being played in this church like this. Y'all fucking in the church like this. Okay, I mean, you know what you do. If that's what you want, that's what you want. But, it's happening. And everybody's having a good time. Eva's there, she kept it cute for the most part with her little Cleopatra. Her little version of Cleopatra. Cleopatra. I said Cleopatra, bitch. I felt, she was cute. She didn't go all out. It was very simple, kind of basic, but okay. And to be quite honest, Sheree came as Cleopatra, and I actually like Sheree's Cleopatra better than Eva's. But, to each his own. It is what it is. Both of them was nice. So far, everybody looked nice. Candy came in as it. And, you had Ty as, Run DMC. I think Jam Master Jay from Run DMC. And then you had Kenya come in as one of the Victoria's Secret models in the black. That's what she claimed it was. But she was nice looking. If you look at Kenya's face in the confessionals, her face is puffy. Okay. Now I don't know if she's pregnant now or if they redid this or if that's from the IVF, if she was doing IVF doing these confessional things. But baby, you can see it all in her face. But anyway, because that, fluctuates your body weight and stuff like that. Who else showed up? Cynthia showed up as 50 Cent, bitch. So let me tell you something. Cynthia did a good fucking job, okay? Cynthia did a damn good job because she fooled the fuck out of every fucking body. People was looking like, God damn, who the fuck is that fine ass nigga? I mean, Cynthia is beautiful, okay? And she was not like, in my opinion, a fine ass nigga, but she looked like one of the typical ass New York, Chicago ass studs out here. And if y'all know what a stud is in the lesbian world, you get one on my drift, okay? Them the ones that be having all the bitches on them, okay? So I was like, you better work that shit, Cynthia, okay? I think Cynthia really is low key in her other life. She was a lesbian, okay? Because she just gives off that vibe, and she been doing that all night. But anyway, moving on from that, um, you know, I said Sheree came in. Marlo came in. Mind you, Noelle was there. Will was there as somebody little Poindexter, nutty professor looking type dude with the goofball and the nerd shit. That was the first time she met Will. Marlo showed up as Halle Berry from Babs. She did a good job. And she had all the accessories, including the old ass man playing Mr. Blakemore. We was all like, who the fuck is him? And he was like, I just fell from the sky. Bitch, Marlo, where you be picking up your benefactors from, bitch? Okay. Sugar daddy on hold, call 3. And then Kim shows up. Kim shows up with this boring ass Kim and Croy, they typical Playboy bunny, no thought to it. Let's just put on and be a little slutty or whatever, but who cares? And it was just like it's boring. It was boring. It was boring. Hugh Hefner and her being a Playboy bunny, whatever the fuck. And at that moment, Shamia and came in as the mermaid. Then Portia and her sister came in as like the brides, death of brides, or Chucky brides, or dead brides, zombie brides, or whatever the fuck. And when they seen Cynthia, bitch, Cynthia said, I really think that Portia thought that I was really 50 Cent. And the way she was backing that ass up, now the way she was tooting that big ass, if that was really 50 Cent and if that ass was there for the taking, that ass was going to be there for the taking for the night. I said, well, you probably could have tapped it. You know, you look like you curious as fuck. Okay, so, hey, it is what it is. She was just letting you know it's out there for the taking if you want to take it. Okay, but, you know, this is when Nene shows up. Nene showed up with Greg and Ada, Roach and the Exterminator, and here go Kim. I said, girl, quit doing that. When King said, oh my God, here go Kim. What is that face she's wearing? Oh, that's one of her new faces. That did make me laugh. And Sheree going over there talking to Marlo about the whole thing that Shamia said about you know, what Portia said about them. I think you need to go over there and talk, you need to handle that. I said, Sheree, shut the fuck up. Kim, you could not take the fact that everybody was laughing and loving Nene's costume because, bitch, you still want to put out there that it was a roach and you still, baby, I mean, they don't even teach these type of things up in, you know, school. Okay, you don't study roaches and shit like that. And one don't have to study roaches and never even probably seen a real roach in your life to know that that was not a fucking roach, bitch. Once again, you live in fucking Georgia, in the fucking country. Okay, meaning that when I say country, not no hicks and oh, you're just so countrified and all that stuff. No, you live in an area in a state where there is a lot of fucking wildlife preserves, you know, a lot of grass, a lot of woods, a lot of all this stuff, a lot of open space where there are different type of bugs and stuff that comes in. And you mean to tell me you can't never tell the difference between a fucking roach and a goddamn water bug, bitch? You's a goddamn lie, bitch. You grew up in a trailer park. You know all of them, okay? So for you to be in your feelings and then here go Sheree. Man, Sheree was cracking up. Sheree was cracking up at the whole thing. Kim, quit that making your face look like the Scream Mask and all that shit. I know you can't help it, but you know it is what it is. Sheree come over there like, did you see? Dee, and then Greg. She was like, it ain't funny. She trying to be funny, but it ain't funny. Bitch, it was hilarious, okay? That's why you sitting there sulking. You know, so they doing all that shit. Cynthia go get her palms read or whatever. Next thing you know, what was happening? Kim, Sheree, Cynthia and them or whatever, Eva was at the table, whatever. They started talking about Nene and shit. I was like, yeah, she got her bugs in her house anyway. That's what Kim was saying or whatever. And so Eva said, let me back out about this conversation. I respect Eva for that, okay? I'm not going to be a part of that shit. All right, this ain't got shit to do with me. I'm going to go enjoy my party. And here goes Kim. Look at you being Cleopatra, Sheree. She talking about Cleopatra. She some, you know, that's some fucked up looking Cleopatra ass shit. She look like the Aladdin Cleopatra. She ain't no cute shit. This the cute Cleopatra right here. Now, imagine, I literally just said I did like Sheree's thing because it was different type of Cleopatra over the typical, you know, what we always see for Cleopatra with Eva's thing. But I'm gonna have to strike that back because this bitch then took that away from you, Sheree. Because let me tell you something. What the fuck you won't do is coming to a party that somebody fucking invited you to when they had no beef, and then you disrespect their shit just to hype up your fucking friend, okay? Your so-called friend. Bitch, that was some trifling ass shit. And if I hope Eva, bitch, I can't wait till the fucking reunion because I can't wait to see Kim get cussed the fuck out. Like, you don't do no trifling ass shit like that, you fuck ass bitch. Then they started talking about the whole thing with Sheree and being in Barcelona and Portia. And when Portia come over there, Shamia trying to explain what they said, and Portia's just sitting there like, so why is it that, you know, a text message that was going on between me and Shamia is getting out there? Because you got a fuck ass friend. That's what it is. And I think that Portia is not really that bad of a person. She just she just don't think sometimes, and she too fucking trusting. And you need to get rid of Shamia, because Shamia done burnt you one too many times already, okay? And then Sheree trying to put, well, the girls is trying to say that she is a bad friend and all this shit, and I didn't want to believe it, but now I see it and all this shit. No, girl. I understood where Portia was coming from when she tried to explain what she was talking about in Barcelona. When shit was going down, that's where her frustration was coming from. And that's what she was trying to explain and say that when all that stuff was going down, Sheree, you were not there helping her out, okay? You were not there helping her out. You was relaying messages and being shady with Kim all the way over there in Atlanta, while you here, your girl and your friend is getting dogged out and you not stepping up. Lauren, her sister, of course, that's her sister, she gonna step in, and she always stepped in and was like, well, she did this. Well, I'm trying to talk to her. I know you need to be quiet. Lauren put her hand up like, bitch, we're not gonna do that. Then here come Kim. Oh, we not finna do that. This some bullshit and all this shit. I said, Kim, you in everybody else's business but your own. Why the fuck are you on this show? You don't even hold no fucking business that you have to make drama because you have to hop your ass in other people's conversation. Shut the fuck up. Then, she leaves, and Nene come over there trying to talk to Portia about the whole thing, because at one point Nene wanted to make it like, get everybody together so Portia can be like, I'm sorry, and take accountability. I'm like, fuck all that shit. And they in the midst of their conversation, and here come Marlo, trying to act like she trying to apologize to her or whatever, and Portia was just over it, okay? And she wasn't paying it. Not that she really, I wouldn't pay Marlo no attention either, but Portia wasn't trying to start no shit. So she walked away, and Marlo is following her and following her. And I said, this bitch comes and make a scene every fucking time. I can't stand it. It took Nene to come in and tell Marlo to let it go. This will be the last time I ever try to apologize to Portia. Girl, shut the fuck up. Marlo, you can be likable for certain things, but then you just take it above and beyond. And Nene trying to pull Portia to the side and say, if I put all the girls right here in front of you and say sorry and take accountability for whatever it is that you done to them, would you see yourself doing it? And I would have said the same thing that Portia said. No. Because first of all, I will already know it's not genuine because you putting this and setting this up because it's not on my own time. Second of all, how many motherfucking times I'm gonna say sorry to these bitches? Third of fucking all, Marlo can go to hell because she brought that shit on herself. She was trying to provoke fucking Portia, okay? Sheree, she can go to hell too. She just want to be mad to be fucking mad. The only real person that should have a fucking issue with Portia at this point is fucking Candy, okay? Everybody else can go kick fucking rocks. I would have said the same thing. They fake as fucking. They can go kiss my black ass, okay? And so that's basically how the episode ended. They did a costume party. Who won the best costume? And of course, Cynthia won, and that was it. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this finale, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.